how you doing today? It's your girl Aisha, and today I am going to be trying out one of the bridal looks that I'm looking at to wear on my wedding day. So let's get started. And I already put on my primer, so I can jump right into it. So first I'm gonna do my brows as usual. So if you have been paying attention to my Facebook today and yesterday, you would have saw that I posted free makeup, eyeshadow looks that I was contemplating on trying out. Those are the free that I do not know which one to choose, and so I'm going to test run all free looks that I posted, but I wanted to know which one you guys wanted me to try out first. And it seems like a good amount of you guys voted A, so that's what I'm doing today. And the colors of the wedding is going to be purple, white, and silver. So, I mean, I don't have to be color coordinated with all free colors in my makeup look, but I at least want purple to be a good part and not like a super deep purple. I need it to complement me. So, that's what we're gonna see. And this look mainly consists of like a burgundy type purple. So we're gonna see how that works. So for this hot part of my brows, I'm actually going to use the Younique Duet sculpting stick. I have mine in deep. Another use you can do is use the lighter side and sculpt your eyebrows with it. So I tried this out lately in my makeup looks, the ones where my eyebrows are really fleeky. This is what I've been using and I love it. And just look at that, it just cleans them up so nicely for it not to be for it not to really be concealer necessarily. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I know I fell off for the longest, and you guys are probably wondering what in the world, because I mean I was posting videos like every week, but I've been tired and I've just been trying to rest up but I am going to try and get back consistent sort of with it. And since, you know, I have such a big day coming up, I figure this is the perfect time to incorporate that into my lives. You know, I don't want to leave out my viewers just because I'm getting married. I want you guys to vote on which one you like too. I mean, all in all, I'll probably pick the one I like, but I kind of would like opinions. And I have a lot of online friends versus in-town friends, so, I mean, it only seems right. So, one thing I do or have been doing is I take that lighter side and I put it all over my lid as a sort of like primer. I mean, I already have eyeshadow primer on, but this creates a more plain base for the eyeshadows to go on, if that makes sense. So I lately been if I'm gonna have a real bold eyeshadow look, I kind of been using this as the first color that goes on before everything else. It kind of makes the colors pop better. Okay, so I think I got that primed and shaped up real good. Okay, so next we're gonna jump into the eyeshadows. And one palette that stood out to me as having those types of shades that I have on hand is the Younique Beloved palette. It's the Valentine's Day themed palette that came out in February as part of that Kudos. So the colors that I saw in that look is this shade and this shade. So we're gonna see how this works, and I'm probably gonna use a little bit of this as well, which is why, you know, hence I put that on. So we're gonna see. Hey y'all, thanks for watching. Okay, so I have the two brushes I'm going to start out with. I'm going to start out with this one because it's more of a crease type. I'm going to take this color right here. I'm going to proceed to make a V shape in the corner, starting from the crease, like so. And I'm just gonna go down like that. And then I'm gonna bring it over. So I'm just putting more of the color on like I want it to be. Geez, I got a lot of viewers today. Thanks, guys. So right now I'm just layering this color on because I want it to be really deep. And I'm actually contemplating on if I should add a little bit of this, because it's not as dark as I thought it would be. At least not on me it isn't. So I might add, matter of fact I will. I'm going to add just a little bit of this too. because look at that. It like deepens the color up. And that's the type of look I'm kind of going for. Hey Amanda, how you doing? Hope you're having a good summer break. So far mine has been spent just trying to catch up on sleep. Okay, so I think I got that the way I want it. Next I'm gonna take, Next I'm gonna take this color Unconditional in my Lorac palette, and I'm going to put that up here and blend it out. I'm just gonna soften up the look a little bit by adding that. Thanks, Tanisha. I'm trying. I was a little intimidated by that picture, but I think I can pull it somewhat off. We'll see, at least. Let's see. Next, I'm gonna work on the cut crease, and I actually, thanks to one of my good friends, I got a free Ipsy bag, and this was one of the brushes that came in it. It's a Luxie 245. So this is a small shader brush. I'm going to use it to see if I can get a better cut crease out of it. And then for the eyeliner, I'm going to be using this one. I believe it's pronounced Jante Beau. And I also got that in the Ipsy bag. So I'm incorporating all these little supplies that I got. And I'm hoping it comes out good. So, next I'm going to take this color, which is Adored. It's a light matte pink. And I'm going to use this brush, and I'm just going to dip it in. And I'm going to put that right here. I'm going to do it on the under eye as well. I don't know, I might, as a matter of fact, I'm going to add a little bit of setting spray on it to make it more of a creamy consistency, because I'm just not getting the look I'm looking for. So I just wetted it, and I'm going to see if I can really get that like I want it to. Okay, now I can see it. So my plan for my bridal look, for whichever look or similar one I decide to go with, is I want it to be, you know, I want to cut crease, because for one, that's my thing now. but I don't want it to take so much more attention away from the dress. And so that's why I'm not trying to use like a super bright pigmented purple or something like that, because I just don't want it to be too much, I guess you could say. Okay, so I did that. Next I'm gonna go in again with the color Alluring, and I'm gonna see if it's gonna be just a little bit lighter now that I put the lighter pink down. And so I'm just gonna lightly pat it on right in this area, because that's where I want it to be just a little bit darker than what it was. So right there you can tell it's a little bit lighter than, darker than the pink in the corner, but it's not too far off still. And then in the picture, the model had the middle eyeshadow just a little shimmery, so I am going to go in a little bit with this color from my palette 5, Younique palette. We're going to use this color Victorious right there, because it kind of is like that, and I'm just going to wet it with my setting spray. And I'm going to add that only in the center. That's just a little bit shimmery, but not too much. Ooh, I like that. I'm just trying to make it precise. Yeah, I actually like that. What do you guys think? I think it looks good. And then I'm just gonna wet it again, just to really make it creamy this time, because this is gonna be my last layer. That looks better. Okay, I think I like that. So, all I gotta do now is I'm just double checking in the mirror, guys, because I can see a little bit better. I just think I gotta, just be a little bit more precise. Hey, Rochelle, how are you doing? Gonna bring it a little bit more over there. And then for the area right here, I'm gonna take the color Unwaverly, and I'm gonna take a different brush, and I'm gonna just wet that with some setting spray, and I'm gonna put that in the corners to just make that area pop, because it just seems like something's missing without it doing that. And I know the model didn't necessarily have hers like that, but I like that look. If I can find my brush. Just be patient. Okay. So I'm just gonna wet this color. And then I'm just gonna dip my little sponge tool in there. It's a little flimsy. Sorry guys. Okay. I'm just gonna add that right here. And just make it go up just a little bit. I'm doing the same thing here. And I'm gonna take a brush because I think that works better. I'm just gonna brush that right there. I kind of want the bottom to be just a little bright. And then I think I got a little piece right there. Try to get it out. Okay. Okay. I think I got it. So next I'm gonna take my blender brush, and this is the last step besides lining. I'm just gonna put that in here. I'm gonna add just a little bit over here. I'm using my blender brush so it's not too much. I'm just gonna do that. Just add a little bit more. Hey, Tiffany. Okay, and I think I got the eyes how I want it. Next we're going to line them, and I'm going to use this liner, this Jante Blue. It says Professional Art Makeup Liquid Eyeliner. I don't know what's the difference between that, but we'll see. Okay, and it's just one of the marker ones, so. Ooh. Ooh, that's really precise. Gosh. And the felt tip is so soft that, I mean, if you're not paying attention, you could definitely make a mistake. But I like it. So I'm just gonna line that like so. Okay, now I'm gonna do the underside, trying not to smudge. Okay. I likes it, gets a plus for me. I usually don't use any other brand but Younique on this part, but this is a good one too, and it's about the same price. That's awesome. Okay, so I got them lined. Now on my wedding day, my plan is to have falsies on, but since it's not my wedding day, I'm not going to break those out. Instead, I'm going to be using Epic, my favorite. So let me find that. So I'm going to put some Epic on. So I'm trying to show you guys close up of me putting it on. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to react, share, all that good stuff to this video. I appreciate all the views that I'm getting. It's really appreciative. I mean, I wasn't sure if I would get a lot of views, honestly, because I've been kind of slacking. But it looks like you guys still love me. Thanks, Tiffany. Hey, Pam. For those of you just tuning in, I am testing out some makeup looks for the big day. So that way, that's one less thing I have to stress about trying to come up with the day of. And I've been posting some looks that I was thinking of. So I'm trying some out. Okay, so I did that. Next, I'm going to take my concealer right here, the Younique Touch Skin Perfecting. I'm going to put that under my eyes. And I'm going to basically clean up the under eye and part of the eyeliner. This is kind of too thick right there. We're going to blur out those slight dark circles that I have as well. And as you see, everything is blurred out now. And I'm just going to bring the access over to just wherever. And I'm using this powder slash concealer brush from Younique's. I don't usually have much of their brushes, honestly, but This one is one that I could use because the small part really gets under my eye like that. And then the bigger part I just use for my powder. Kind of helps me from having to switch between brushes. And I'm just putting the excess, like I said, anywhere. Okay, next I'm going to take my powder and I'm just going to put that on. So, put it over my concealer, put it all over, blur out all those extra lines, you know, where the concealer shows that it stopped at. Blur all those out. This is a really pretty look. You'll have to excuse me, I accidentally dropped my palette, so it's technically broke right now, and so I'm just like further breaking it up with my brush, trying to get some on it, so that's why I'm having to go in so many times. I usually don't, but I don't have much I'm working with, and I want to use it all, so I have a palette, just don't want to bring it out yet. I'm just going around my lips to kind of blur that out too. I'm mad because I left my my lipstick in the other room, so I won't have that on when this video ends, but when I take my pictures you'll see it. Okay, so I did that. Next I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna set or bake part of my face with some satin powder. I'm gonna take that. I'm just gonna go in this area like so. Only the parts that I want to be highlighted. I'm really just gonna do this part, and I'm just gonna take a little bit, put right there. I'm gonna bring it up. Put some right there. And then just put a little bit here. So I'm gonna let that sit and absorb the oils in my face so I'm not super shiny. And while that's going on, I'm gonna contour. So I'm just gonna take my palette number 4, the browns, and I'm going to contour. This helps kind of even out the color as well. That's another benefit of it, because otherwise, you know, I look super bright on all angles, and sometimes I think that is not gonna match. But once I contour, it kind of evens the stuff out. Kind of like what it's doing. And on that big day, it's going to be important that there's no shine, because I have oily skin and I don't want it everywhere. Okay, next I'm going to take my contour brush And I'm going to contour my nose. Just going to bring that up. Alright, and I'm just going to let that bake. I really like this look. I think what really set it off is me using that darker purple in the corners, because now it kind of it caused the contrast like what I wanted in the first place. Because before, I mean, hold on guys. I'm like dropping my makeup. Jeez. Alright. Hey Kalina, thanks for watching. Alright, so we baked it enough for this look. Of course on the bake day I'm probably gonna have it baking for about 10 or so minutes, but for this purpose it's done what it needs to do. So I'm just gonna brush all this off. As you see, it's nice and matte, like it needs to be. Alright, stand back just a little bit. Yeah, I think I like that. Next I'm going to highlight. I'm just going to use my normal luminizer in the color Pearly. I'm going to highlight. Now the cream version of this highlighter has been retired, but if you do like the shade, you can always get it in either cream to powder or straight powder, and I probably will get it in cream to powder when it's time. I'm just going to highlight. Then I'm just going to blend it out. Okay, like so. I just want to highlight my nose just a little bit. Blend it so it's not so harsh. There we go. Yep, I think that's good. So I highlighted, got my nose. I'm not gonna do nothing else because Those are the spots that really have bad oil. I don't want to add to it. But there's that. Next, I just got a spray with my setting powder. And then I would be doing my lips, but I don't have my lip stuff right here. So I'll come back with that in the pic. So. Right, and I think it's dry. So here's my look so far. What do you guys think? I think it looks good. So that's look number 1, or A. This is my version of look A. Tomorrow or so, I'm going to be coming to you with look number B, or letter B. And then we're going to try out C, and I'm going to pick one of them. So please be sure to stay tuned, and I will for sure let you guys know if I'm gonna go live tomorrow or Friday with that look. But this is what I have so far. Be sure to stay tuned to the pics so you can see my lip color, and that's all I have.